Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another Niederbayerisches Helles. This one is from Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei and it's the Hohenthanner Tannen coming in this Euro bottle shape, as you can see, which is a quite popular bottle shape for many small breweries. And it's from Niederbayern and it's a Helles called the Tannen. Tannen means this big tree, like a Christmas tree. I don't know the English word of it at the moment, but you know which type of tree that I'm thinking about. Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei, of course it translates to high tree castle brewery, and here you see the label of it. Reminds me a little bit of Maxelreiner Schlossbrauerei. For example, there are many other castle breweries in Germany, and that's one thing that I love really much about Bavaria, that they're having breweries in all those different locations, monastery breweries, castle breweries, museum breweries, and so on. I can show you the cap, also the crown cap, the logo of this brewery, and here is the close-up look of the label, Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei Tannenhell. And you see the nice castle right here where it's brewed. That's a really old tradition to this brewing at castles. You see the back label. Of course I'm going to read through the information from that later on in the review, but really looking beautiful, this label, in my opinion. One of my favorite labels. I love the drawing of this picture of this castle. Looks really nice, gives a really nice impression, this castle brewery. And of course I'm going to link the brewery's website also in the description box below, so you can feel free to check out that later on if you're interested, which I hope you are. They do have a few other beer styles, for example a Kebab beer, which I'm also having, that I look forward to trying in the future, but I decided to go with the Tannen because it's the most sold one from this brewery, as far as I understand it. So I think it's time to open up the bottle, like this, of Hohenthanner Tannenhell, and you see the smoke coming out, and pour it up, of course, into the further very style well-fitting glass. Always important to use the right type of glass. It really helps the right taste to be unleashed. So personally I really like this glass. I think it fits very well for many of the German beer styles. This Krug, as it's called, is, you can see, nice 2-finger thick white foam crown, important to build up that and maintain it all the way through. It keeps the right taste in the glass and also unleashes the right taste from the beer. Now I can show the foam closer to you, by the way. I'm seeing a nice pale yellow color of it also, looking fantastic in my opinion. Let's get the aroma of it, which is very pleasant, of course. Really fresh and nice. Very rich and, how would I say, full in taste, complete in taste. That's, I'm not finding the right English word for it, but it's not the very mild taste like some Bayerisches Helles is having, but this is more like a rich taste. So let's give it a try, the Hohenthanner Tannenhell. Prost. Yeah, really nice, of course, having this richness that I talked about earlier. I understand why it's very appreciated by many in Bavaria, this beer from this brewery, because it's really great in its taste, in my opinion. If you're into paler lagers from Bavaria, you're definitely going to like this one. So hope you're gonna check out the brewery's website, and hopefully you're going to find it and try it also from this brewery. I was lucky enough to pick it up in Berlin. Anyway, I've been looking forward to it a lot, and it didn't disappoint me at all. Let's take a closer look at the label once again. Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei Tannenhell. For me, I mean, I can't look at this label too much. It really gives a very nice impression, very classical impression. So let's read what it says right here. Site 1864 Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei Tannenhell gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot. An the back label Tannenhell, niederbayerische Privatbrauerei, 100% unabhängig, handwerkliches Brauverfahren, Hopfen aus der Hallertau, Getreide aus Bayern, Zutaten wasserreiches Malzhopfen, Bier, fein glänzendes untergärisches Lagerbier im klassischen Einmalsverfahren hergestellt, Alcohol Content 5.0% Volume. Getreide, helles Gerstemalz verleiht die goldgelbe Farbe und den malzigen Geschmack. Hefe, klassische kalte Gärung mit untergärischer Hefe, sorgt für einen angenehm runden Geschmack. Hopfen, milde Hopfung. Die Hopfensorten Hallertauer Tradition und Tettnanger erinnern mit dem Duft nach Zitrusfrüchten an eine Blumenwiese. Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei 84098 Hohenthann, Hohenthanner.de is the link to the brewer's website, which I'll of course link to in the description box below. Now, if you've been following my channel since before, you might remember that I have some books about Franconia or Bavarian breweries. We have this book right here about Bavarian breweries, and it's written by Markus Raupasch. Here you see Schlossbrauerei Hohenthann, located in Bavaria at that place in Niederbayern. And here's how the brewer's looking like at the castle. Always interesting in my opinion to have a look at how the brewer's looking like, reading some history about it and so on. In my opinion, Hohenthann in Niederbayern, recommendation is Tannenhell with 4.9% volume, Hohenthanner.de, 1864, brewmaster is Thomas Hemmerl, Brauhausstraße 1. Hohenthanner Brauerei Gasthof, Rottenburger Straße 22. Yeah, that's the information from that book. So really interesting brewery. Of course I can read a little bit from this brewer's website, but there's much more information. Quality is the top priority for special beers from Hohenthann. Philosophy, Lower Bavarian private brewery, 100% independent. Philosophy, artisanal brewing process. Hops from Hallertau, grain from Bavaria, Lower Bavarian private brewery, 100%. The Rauchenecker family has had a close connection to the Hohenthanner Schlossbrauerei and its complete employees for 150 years. The history of the brewery is characterized by sensitivity and determination to go your own way. The high demand for quality is a matter of course. The completely independent and family business, a combination of tradition and modern development spirit, the prerequisite for the successful production of Hohenthanner beer specialties. Artisanal brewing process, the craft of the brewery is gradually being forgotten in the course of automation. The Hohenthanner beer specialties are of course brewed using state-of-art technology, but always in combination with manual skills of the brewers. The special flair of the raw materials and high-quality beer specialties is recognized in Hohenthann and can definitely be tasted. Hops from Hallertau, grain from Bavaria. Hops from Hallertau, the raw materials grow in front of the brewery gates. The farmers and the brewers know each other personally. Best quality can only be achieved with the best raw materials quality, starting with the water from the in-house well, our own yeast cultivation, through grain from Bavaria to hops from the Hallertau. Regionality and quality are extremely important. Yeah, that's of course really great. But I think that's it for now. I hope you like my reviews and see you again in next Bavarian beer review.